Originally, the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan was due to end on the 30th of September. With the latest announcement of the government, this has now been extended to the 30th of November. And in this video, we cover the three main aspects of business interruption loans and what you need to know to apply.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Crosswinds Pilot. And if it's the first time for you here, my name is Leifert. I've got over 20 years of experience in the financial sector, and today I want to talk to you about the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loans. There are three basic loans that you can apply for, and the first one is called the Bounce Back Loan. It's mainly considered for smaller companies because you can apply between £2,000 and £50,000. It is very attractive because, first of all, there are no personal guarantees involved, so anything that is outside of the company will not be affected. The other part why it's very attractive is that it is relatively easy to get by because it is fully backed by the government, and that means for the lender that regardless of what happens with you and the company, the lender will always get the money back from the government. And that means also that it is a lot easier to receive. The second loan you can apply for is the so-called CBILS, which stands for Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme. And there are two variants of that. One is for smaller companies and one is for bigger companies. And dependent on the size of your company, the terms of it may differ slightly. I've recently launched a video on Funding Circle, which is the biggest provider here in the UK to provide such loans. And in that video, we'll describe who is eligible, what you need to do to apply, and what the process is. So rather than putting everything in here, I'll link it on the screen right now so you can watch the video there if that is the loan that you want to apply for. One part that I wanted to add to that video is the subject of personal guarantees. I said in the other video that you will most likely have to provide a personal guarantee, and that still holds true. But the government has clarified what that personal guarantee can actually do. And first of all, up to an amount of £250,000, that will not affect you at all. It will still be a loan that is directly granted to your company only. And your personal assets, again, such as your house or your car, are safe. Above an amount of £250,000, there may be cases where the personal guarantee comes into effect. But first of all, only to 20% of the original loan amount, because the loan is guaranteed by the government up to 80%. And the second part is that your primary assets, such as the residence where you're living in, cannot be affected. By the way, as always, if you need to find out a little bit more, all the links to those loans are down in the description box below, so please click on those to find out a little bit more. The third loan that you can apply for is a little bit harder to come by, and it's called the Future Fund. And it is a little bit harder to come by because, first of all, you need an investor by yourself. But if you find an investor, and let's say we are talking about a person who can contribute £150,000 to your business, then the government will come in and they will match that amount and will add this to your business. So for example, or in our example, where there's an investor of £150,000, the government will also add £150,000 to your business. What happens next is that this loan then becomes a convertible loan. And what that means is that either over a period of 36 months, you can repay that loan with an 8% interest, or if you find other investors, then this loan can be converted into equity. So the government becomes a shareholder in your company, and so it then depends on the value of the company what loan amount you will have to pay back eventually. Of course, it's great to see that loan schemes like those have been extended to the 30th of November, as governments around the world still struggle to commit to more proportionate responses to the pandemic. However, what concerns me most is, of course, your business. And I would encourage you to ask specifically, is it true that the pandemic has disrupted your business, or could it also be true that it might have changed the underlying business model? Because if the latter is the case, then I'd rather advise you not to take advantage of those loans and bring somebody on board to figure out what the best course of action is for your business. I've shared a few more of those thoughts and questions in the video that is on the screen right now. I shall see you over there and of course in the next video.